Today, we are heading to the world-famous Kenai River, a spot well known to be one of the best trout and salmon fisheries in North America. It's got blue water, amazing scenery, and most importantly, big fish. Stick around because I promise you guys are not going to want to miss this one.
You see a lot of bears down here?
My friend got charged by a bear just around the corner.
You got tracked by one?
He got charged by one.
Oh, wow.
And he just like shot into the snow in front of it.
You got a gun on you?
No.
You don't?
No.
Well, neither do I.
Too much.
It's going to be weird to cast because there's so much. Okay, that was probably way too far.
I want to start this video out with a quick thank you to Ben Stevens for meeting up with me and taking me to his spot. If you guys want to check him out, I've linked his channel in the description. He makes really cool videos about living off the land here in Alaska, so I would highly recommend it.
It is so cold today, y'all. My top guide is freezing, making it like impossible to cast. I think I'm snagged. I got it. First catch of the day, y'all. Some seaweed on a branch.
It's cool, like when you trap.
Trout? I think so. Can you record on that handheld? Yeah, mine's going. Oh, that's a big fish. Oh, it's a salmon. It's a salmon.
I'm just gonna net it.
Here, can I unhook it at least?
Oh yeah.
I know we got to keep it in the water. Okay. Well, first catch of the day is not the target, guys. But it is a catch.
So you just gotta leave it in the water.
Okay.
Use your pliers and unhook it. But
Well, guys, I thought I had a big trout on. This is a little disappointing. You're not really supposed to target these in the winter, and we're definitely not, but we can't really have too much of a say on what bites down there. I guess in one sense it is nice to just reel something in, but you got to leave things totally in the net. Do like a little view there. I hope y'all can see that, but you can't take them out of the water. So you said this is a silver salmon? Yeah. Spawning silver salmon?
coho salmon is the other name for it.
Okay. Man, he's got this nasty abscess on the side of his face. Okay, got him unhooked. All right. Well, we're not total failures. You know what? I think I just realized that's the first salmon of like any kind I've ever caught.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Ben was just saying that the trout fight really hard and the salmon don't, and I definitely noticed that when I was reeling that thing in. I mean, it felt very similar to like a walleye would fight, like dragging a wet sock through the water. All right, guys, we're gonna try again, and this time we're gonna try to catch a trout.
That salmon was unfortunately the only fish we caught on day one. I was pretty disappointed, especially since everything I had seen beforehand told me this was the best rainbow trout river in the world. I had to leave to catch a flight up to the slope for work, but I decided that in 2 weeks I was going to come back before my return flight and give this legendary river one more try. Alright guys, so I'm just coming back from 2 weeks up on the North Slope. I'm going back to the Kenai River. Last time when I was there with Ben, which are those clips you guys just saw, I only got the one silver salmon. I'm gonna be getting there about 1:30, so I've got the rest of the afternoon to fish. And it's about 32 degrees right now, which hopefully doesn't feel cold, because yesterday for me it was negative 46. So it's like a tropical island down here on the peninsula. Just pulled up to the spot here. It's absolutely incredibly beautiful. Last time there was too many clouds, you couldn't really see the mountains. Look at that. I don't know how well you guys can see that on a little chest cam, but hopefully you can see it because it looks pretty dang cool. So I'm rigging up my spinning setup right now. This is a 6'8" Abu Garcia Vendetta medium light, 15-pound braid. I'm gonna pull out about 3 feet of an 8-pound mono leader. Okay, and on the other end of that, we are gonna tie a 1/16 ounce number 6 hook woolly bugger. Last time Ben lost like 4 or 5 of these. These are $3 each for that tiny little jig. There you go. So I've got a bobber, 3 split shots, 16th ounce woolly bugger. Okay, we're all rigged up. Also, if you're wondering why the tag is still on my net,
If I don't catch fish and I don't use it, I'm gonna return it. Otherwise, if I do use it, I guess I'll just like give it to Goodwill or something. I don't know. So I don't know this river at all. So I'm just gonna go to the same spots that Ben took us to last time. My gosh, y'all, this area is beautiful. Crazy beautiful. Okay, it is exactly 2 o'clock. So we should have like, I don't know, 4 hours to get at this. Where'd my bobber go? Am I snagged already? Are you serious? I think I got it. Okay, we need to move downriver. This is too shallow. Oh no, I did break off. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I gotta retie. Well, at least it broke off just the lure and not the whole leader. Okay, here is woolly bugger number 2. And I've only got 3 of these. Try that another cast. Okay, y'all, I don't know why, but for some reason my rig is not drifting in the current. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna help or hurt the problem, but I put 2 floats on. I feel like that should catch the current better. We'll see. Fish, 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 fish. What is it? What is it? Please be a trout. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It's not fighting hard. It's probably salmon. Dang, it's a salmon. Crap. What do we do here, folks? What do we do? Do I just... It does not appear like it's going to shake off. Wait, is that a salmon? I think that's a salmon? Yeah. Yeah, that's a salmon. Okay, I'm confused. I thought the spawn was over, but its tail like looks like that. Okay, well, let's just unhook it and get her gone. All right. All right, I got it in the net. Man, I thought salmon were supposed to be pretty, but a little nasty. Hold still, dude. I'm really trying to get you unhooked. Yeah, he ate it. Look at those teeth. Kind of funny. Okay, got him unhooked. Okay, so that's not what we're gonna catch, but it is very motivating that a fish actually bit that when I was just like jigging it in. Because I can't, for some reason, I can't get this thing to float in the current. It's kind of nice to catch something, even though we really don't want those. Breaks up the monotony. All right, now we have to get a trout. We have to get a trout. I feel weird like complaining about a catch like that and just sounding like I'm all super ungrateful for that salmon. But I'm really just trying to reinforce the point that I'm not targeting those because those are out of season. If this was like in season for those fish and they weren't like all rotten and spawned out, I'd be excited. I'd be really excited. But we're trying to catch trout today. Also, my gosh, this area is so beautiful. I wish I lived somewhere like here. Silver salmon fight like walleye. It's so weird. Just like a trash bag, just like reeling in a trash bag. I wonder if that's because they're like spawned out or if they're just like that all the time. That'd be interesting to know. If anyone here has caught silver salmon in the summertime, please comment. Do they fight or do they reel in like a wet paper bag? Not paper bag, that would dissolve. Reel in like a plastic bag. Just went under, just went under. Got one. Oh, it's fighting harder. That's a trout. That's got to be a trout. That's got to be a trout. That's fighting hard. That's fighting so hard. That's got to be a trout. Has to be. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Target species. Oh. Okay, come on, bud. Come on. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Come on. Come on. Come on. PB rainbow, come on. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I got it. Yes. Oh my gosh, PB rainbow, it's freaking gorgeous. Yes. Yes. It's like, this is one of the best like rainbow trout or steelhead or whatever fisheries apparently in the world. So like you would expect that I would catch that, but it's been slow, guys. It's been slow. That's so cool. That is such a beautiful fish. Oh my gosh. It's not even that huge. I think that's probably only about like maybe 18 inches, but that's freaking gorgeous. An actual wild, I don't know that I've ever caught like a natural wild rainbow before. My PB cut bow. Is that gonna stay there? I hope it stays there. My PB cut bow is 23.5 inches, but this is a pure rainbow. So I believe this is a PB. Not I believe, it definitely is, but it's just like, how do you count it, you know? We're gonna go ahead and call this a PB. I've also caught like barely any rainbow trout, so if you're not impressed with this being my PB, that's probably why. Let me get my dude unhooked. Sir, if you would hold a little still, I could just get you right unhooked. Come on. Oh no! No, I tore all the hair off my woolly bugger. It's so tangled. Don't worry, he's underwater. He or she. I think it's a hen. I think it's a female. I'm trying not to like hold him weird or anything. That's how you hold a trout, right? Something like that. How do you like hide your hands behind it? I don't know. Okay. That might be like 19 or 20. That's a nice fish. Let me get my better camera out. He's under the water. Oh, my fingers are so cold. The water's freezing. Don't worry, guys. He is 100% under the water while I'm figuring out my camera. Okay. Are we recording? We are. Let's see if I can hold this thing up for a decent picture. Heck freaking yes. Hold him next to the rod here. He is back in the water for a second. Y'all, that is like the best feeling ever. 2 trips down here. Each one is 4 hours of driving from Anchorage, where I'm staying. Total of so far, what, $48 spent on licenses. Spent like $100 on gear. All for this one rainbow trout. Thank you for biting. There he goes. It's actually like the air temp today is, I think, 32, which is not bad at all. And where I'm at right now, there's no wind. So this like feels great. I thought all of Alaska was gonna be like negative 10 degrees or whatever the whole winter, but it's really not that bad. Honestly, the Midwest is kind of like worse in a sense because there's so much more wind. I don't remember what I was doing when that fish bit. It would be good to know because like I'm starting to get some current in this area, so the lure is starting to drift a little bit. Actually, I do remember. Now that I think about it, it was just drifting in the current because I remember the bobber went down and then I had to reel up a ton of slack. Also, that was like, that fish was like 15 minutes ago. I literally just stood here. I just called my wife and I've just been like looking around at the mountains. This place is so freaking beautiful. You Alaskans have an amazing state. You guys are lucky. I'm finally actually getting some good current drift. That's encouraging. I'm seeing some fins surface. I'm kind of thinking they're salmon because they look darker, but I thought the spawn was over, so that's a bit confusing. I mean, obviously the one that I caught had a beat up tail. I figured it would have been done like 2 weeks ago and then the tail just wasn't healed yet. Oh, look at this. It's a bald eagle kill site. Yeah, it must have eaten a fish right here. Oh my gosh, no, look. It wasn't eating a fish, it was eating a rabbit. You can literally see the wing imprint where it caught the rabbit. That's crazy. All right, guys, check this out. So there's a bunch of rabbit tracks over there. And you can see there's a rabbit going this way. And you can see the wing imprints where an eagle went down and caught one. And they had a little scuffle. Maybe it got away again or whatever, but look, there's another wing imprint. And then they made their way over this way. And then here you have the kill site where it ate it. Just look at the wing imprint. That's neat. Well guys, it is it's about a little less than an hour after I caught that trout, and I think I'm gonna head back. I still have like 2.5 hours of daylight. Wait, that's not true. I still have like an hour and a half of daylight, which is probably like prime bite time anyway, because like sunset. But I'm pretty happy with the fish I caught, and this way I won't have to drive home in the dark, especially because I don't have chains or studs on my tires and there is a ridiculous amount of snow. So yeah, I'm gonna head back. This place was awesome. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Also, thank you to Ben for showing me this area and meeting me out here and fishing with me the first time. I will link his channel as well in the description if you guys want to go check him out. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.